Commonwealth Games.
Oh, yes. Commonwealth Games.
Yeah, which is pretty much a medal trolley dash, isn't it, really? For Jersey might win a medal, which I thought was quite nice. They're very excited, because the only time they've won a medal before was for fudge.
Jessica, have you been watching it?
Oh, quite avidly. Well, we're actually winning things. I mean, the Commonwealth Games is a game for people who don't really want to compete with people who might beat them, you know, like America.
I think the strange thing about the Commonwealth Games is the fact that it's basically all countries that Britain's invaded in the past. And it's a bit cheeky, really. It's like saying, that whole thing, we invaded and took all your natural resources, it's all right, it's fine, isn't it? We're all fine about that. Let's play. Come on, let's play.
Some of these Pacific islands that come along, they mustn't be used to, like, all the razzle and dazzle of, like, the Commonwealth Games. I don't know if you saw the opening ceremony, but I can imagine when that koala came down on that flip-flop, people going, trying to get it with skill. Because you would be freaked out, wouldn't you?
Did you say koala on a flip-flop?
Yes.
Because I didn't see the opening of the Games, and I'm really regretting it now.
A tram with wings comes down, and you think, this is ridiculous. Double take, koala on a flip-flop. People from Papua New Guinea shitting themselves.
Probably thinking we've got a new god. Let's have a look and see if the Commonwealth Games were one of the most talked about things this week. Yes, 44% of you have been talking about the Commonwealth Games. Congratulations to the Scottish, who did very well in the swimming after the heating in the pool broke down. Dave team, what else have the nation been talking about this week?
Budget, probably. Gordon Brown's 10th and possibly final budget.
VAT off condoms.
Well, that's going to save me, what, 13 pence a year?
And he said, he also knows champagne, there's no duty on champagne. He said we might win the World Cup. It's like, we, you Scottish git. What are you saying, we?
The one thing that got me about the budget was they were saying how green it was, and one of his ideas, Gordon Brown, was to put a wind turbine on the back of every council house, right? Now, if you live on the estate I live, it's going to be like living in a fucking wind tunnel. I mean, there's going to be chavs, Alsatians, buggies blowing past my window. Is that hailstones? No, just sovereign rings banging on the patio door.
There was also his headline-grabbing thing was 4x4s get punished in some way.
People who drive those huge kind of tank-like cars, the 4x4s, you know, they're getting taxed more than ordinary people who drive ordinary cars.
I have one and I'm very proud of mine, so f*** you.
That's the kind of person we're trying to stop.
OK. But I do recycle things. I do a lot of recycling.
I've seen that top before.
Yeah?
Basically, and I know it's stereotypical, but they are generally women taking the kids to school.
They've got to take those kids to school, but some of those kids' legs are about that long. You know, they've got to need a big car for them. Some of them have got satchels as well.
I need lots of seats.
They take up a lot of room. And they're tired after a day in school, they need to lie down.
Well, you, I still like to have mine, so there you go.
You like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Well, you're going to be £40 worse off?
I am, and that's why I'm on this show.
Did anyone see in the budget that John Prescott had fallen asleep? Did you see that?
It was like art, wasn't it?
And it was funny because Gordon Brown said, like, we're going to cut money here, as you can see on my pie chart. He went, pie? I want to talk about the secret donors. Donuts! Poked him up a few times.
He's also planning to give women more opportunities, work training. In fact, he said it's double training for women. It's like, almost like a sort of punishment. Basically, he wants more women plumbers. Sounds like a fetish, but...
So he's trying to get more female plumbers,
I imagine he's got this idea that he comes down one day and he's got his dressing gown open and there's just women plumbers all over his house. Crawling all over it. There's some website, I don't know, Wrench Wench or something.
Is it that the hostages being released? Yeah, the hostages were released.
Norman Kember's free, God bless him.
I know. I mean, he's 84. I mean, he's a pensioner. I mean, you know what I mean? If he wanted to be beaten and chained to a radiator, he would have got a home help. As he was pulled out of the cell, he went, that's the last time I go on a saga holiday.
What was he doing there in the first place? He said he wanted to make a difference. Norman Kember wanted to go out and make a difference. All the Iraqis going, he's coming. Norman Kember's coming. He's got a guitar and some sandals. Come by, no, you come by here, mate. Get in there.
Is it the story about the teacher who's suing for sexual discrimination because she was given a humorous chair? She had a flatulent chair, a chair that made fart noises when she sat in it. She said she was deliberately given this chair to undermine her position.
Apparently, this happened for 4 years. So you'd think, you know, after 6 months, she might get another chair.
But sorry, for 4 years?
4 years, apparently, this happened.
She said she had to constantly go explain it. She goes, so it's not me, it's the chair. Occasionally she'd go, that was me.
The trouble is she wasn't taken seriously. I mean, she went to the governors and said, look, my chair farts. And they went, who smelled it out?
I've got the picture. Do you want to see it?
Have you got it?
Yeah, have a look.
The face,
She
her
looks
expression
worried.
there.
She looks like she's holding a fart in.
67% of Brits think that what is the ultimate status symbol?
Having your own table in Greg's the Baker's. Same table, sir. Thank you.
Is it like when they lift their white trilbies? Why do they wear white trilbies, bakers? I never understood that.
They're really
Like
into
there's
Michael
something
Jackson.
jazz about them.
Using a baguette as a stick.
It's kind of something that the super rich have.
A jet.
Even more impressive than a jet.
A country.
A country is pretty close.
Private island, little
Correct.
island. Come on.
That's the right answer. Yeah. Yes, 67% of Brits think that owning a private island is the ultimate status symbol. Of course, they say no man is an island, although when Eamon Holmes is swimming, you'd be forgiven for making the mistake. OK, Sean, Jessica and Carol, 1 in 5 pet owners love what?
Testing out shampoo at home on them.
Love.
I'm not using that one. Have you got any pets, Carol?
No.
No? Right. Thanks. I love chatting with you. It's great fun.
It's to do with the rest of their family.
Love
Their
them
family.
more than their children.
That is the right answer.
Oh, my God.
Here's your next one. 26% of women are impressed by men who can what?
Is it impressed by men who can watch loose women without throwing acid in their own face?
Is it by men who can find the G-spot? Apparently it's between 11 o'clock and 1 o'clock. I'm not staying up special, you know what I mean? It's like...
Jessica?
I am impressed by men who can dance. Actually, that does impress me. Slightly suspicious, but...
I've got a table at Greg's.
Top hobby for women.
Shopping, retail therapy, bashing the credit card, buying a load of in sales that you're never going to wear because it was a bargain.
That sounded almost like a rap.
Poetry. Is it nagging?
Yeah,
about
sisters. Is it nagging? Is it sisters?
things? But
What do you do? You're women here. There's lots of women here. What the hell do you do with your spare time? That might help us if you put your brains together, girl. Don't you like,
Carol, what
making
do you do?
little things?
Yeah, I love making things,
making
Sean,
little
but I haven't got
things.
the time, have I?
What?
Too busy doing the washing.
Do none of you like, do you know, like falconry or anything like that?
Yeah, I'd love to do a bit of
Falconry?
falconry, Sean.
Yeah, you get a big
There
glove.
ain't enough hours in the day.
I
I'll
can
go
see
home
you.
now tonight and do some falconry.
Oh, I'd love to do it, but we'd all love to do a bit of falconry, Sean.
Yes.
Think about you,
Well,
Sean, as
maybe
you really understand women.
Yeah.